Yo, this low-carb, creamy, caramelized onion and mushroom chicken pasta did not disappoint. It's easy to make, packed with flavor. Definitely recommend giving this one a try. First, we're going to thinly slice up some chicken breasts, add those to a bowl, olive oil and seasonings. The full details are in the caption. Give that a good mix. We're going to sear the chicken in a large skillet over medium-high heat for about 7 to 8 minutes, mixing every few minutes. We want to make sure we get that nice color. Once it's done, remove it from the pan. From there, we're going to lower the heat and start caramelizing our onions and mushrooms, seasoned with salt and pepper. Make sure to give that a good mix. We're going to let those cook down for about 15 to 20 minutes until they look something like this. Next, we're going to deglaze the pan with chicken bone broth, then add in some spinach. We're going to let that cook down, then add in some olive oil and minced garlic and mix it together. Now we're going to add in our hearts of palm angel hair, but you can use whatever kind of noodles you want. To make the creamy sauce, we're going to add in heavy cream, more chicken bone broth, salt, pepper, and grated Parmesan. Mix all that together till well combined. Finally, add the chicken back in and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes till thickens, and boom, you are good to go.
Welcome back to 30-minute meal, and we are making black pepper beef chow mein. First, soak your chow mein noodles in organic water until it is loosened. For the sauce, common chicken stock, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, sesame oil, black pepper, oyster sauce, sugar, and cornstarch. In a pan, add the thinly sliced beef. Stir fry until it is 80% cooked, remove and set aside. Next, melt some butter. Add in garlic, ginger, onion, and spring onion. Saute for 2 minutes. Add back the noodles followed by the sauce. Stir fry everything together for 2 minutes. Add back the beef, more spring onion, and give it a final toss. Once it is done, garnish with sesame seeds and enjoy.
Let's make honey barbecue chicken, mac and cheese. That is actually insane. If you want to have extra fun, use a 3-pepper Kobe Jack. And this is actually a sriracha Gouda. And remember, if the cheese is cold, it will shred a lot easier. Once you've grated your cheese, cube some chicken thighs and add lots of buttermilk, hot sauce, and then just season with a little paprika, chili, and garlic. And then you just want to mix and marinate until you lose patience. Now to make our beautiful cheese sauce, we're going to melt down some butter, more garlic, chili, and paprika. Then when that aroma starts to talk to your nose, add some evaporated milk, and then just finish this off with a little bit of heavy cream, anything to avoid a roux. When it starts to lightly talk back, kill the heat. I'm going to do pre-shredded cheddar so those additives emulsify the sauce. Then just add the 3-pepper Kobe Jack and our lovely sriracha Gouda. This is what mac and cheese dreams are made of. Now today's noodle of choice is some elbow macaroni, and then just make a quick layer into your baking dish. You can layer on a tiny bit more cheese, finish off the top layer, make the last layer of cheese, and then finally we bake 350, 20 minutes. While that bakes, we need a little bit of flour. Trust me, and add a lot of breadcrumbs, the same seasonings as earlier, and just grab your beautiful chicken and add it to the dry batter. And then into a hot tub set at 350. After 5 minutes, it should be nice and golden, like me. Now I'm gonna toss the chicken in some honey barbecue sauce. I'll provide the recipe. Whee! Your mac and cheese should look beautiful like this. I like to make a healthy pile of my honey barbecue chicken, and finally a little parsley to negate all those calories. And as always, the bismillah.
Fontina, Sriracha Gouda, cheddar, regular Gouda.
If you want a pasta recipe that's so good your kids can't keep their hands out of your plate, make this creamy slow roasted tomato Tuscan pasta. I had a bunch of baby tomatoes from my garden, so I decided to slow roast them for about 2 hours to get them to resemble a sort of sun-dried tomato, but better. For the sauce, cook down red onion, garlic, sun-dried tomato, tomato paste, and red pepper flakes in sun-dried tomato oil, then go in with flour, cook that off, and pour in chicken broth and heavy cream. Let this simmer for a couple minutes, then at the end, add in spinach, those slow roasted tomatoes, lemon juice, some al dente pasta, pasta water, and simmer for another 1 to 2 minutes. Finish it all off with some pecorino romano and it's ready to enjoy.